Hello everybody, welcome to my channel. This is Josh. So today I'll talk about something really exciting, passive incomes from cryptos. So what is passive income? So in my opinion, passive income are the incomes generated without trading. So if I teach you to buy low and sell high, that's called trading. That's not passive incomes. So let's get started. Let's talk about the first one, airdrops. What is airdrops? So airdrops is a marketing strategy that involves sending coin or tokens to wallet address. Small amount of new virtual currency are sent to the wallet of active members of the blockchain community for free. Alright guys, the keyword is for free. And in return for small service such as retweeting a post sent by blah blah blah. Okay. So airdrops is like a free money given by the cryptos. Why they can do that? Because cryptocurrency company, they can't easily do advertising. So this is just the guidelines of how to do the cryptocurrency advertising. You can see that's not easy. So the airdrops are actually come from the marketing budget of the cryptocurrency company. So it's definitely legit, and that explains why they can do that. So the next question is how to find this free money. So I normally go for this Twitter account called the Best Airdrops. I don't know who managed that, but it's been maintained, and randomly it posts you a few airdrops which you can look into. And another website is called, let's just go to the website. So it's called airdrops.io. So here you can see pretty much all the airdrops of the crypto community. I normally go for the one with a larger dollar value. Like for this one, if it's a $2.50, it doesn't really worth my effort. So I normally go for like a $30 or something. So let's look into just one. Okay, so this one called the DeFi chain blockchain. So DeFi chain is a blockchain specifically dedicated to decentralized financial application by focusing on the functionality of the blockchain and dedicating it specifically to decentralized finance. Okay, so this looks like exchange, and what you need to do, create an account on Cake DeFi, verify your mail, your KYC, and you need to put in $50, and you get $30 back, and also get $10 for the referrals. So it's actually quite low risk, because the token value can go up. So if they give you $30 worth of token, when they go live or they have some really good applications, 30 may turn into 50 or even $100. So historically, how much you can get from airdrops? It's airdrops is actually pretty crazy, but unfortunately I didn't get this one, but I knew it. It's the Uniswap airdrop. So on September 17th, 2020, Uniswap airdropped a Uni over 250,000 address which has previously interacted with the protocol. So each of the address received about 400 Uni tokens. That was about $20 to $30 at that time, but Uni has go up so much. So this $400 worth about $16,000. Yes, you hear me right, $16,000 in 2021. So 1 year later, they receive like, I think that's 100-fold, 100x. Yeah. So guys, don't ignore the airdrops. You do need to do something, right? But it's very low risk. And if you do this for the long term, right, you can get a good return, right? So airdrop is definitely a good way for beginners to earn the passive income. So let's get started. So the second one is staking. So what is staking? Staking, in my opinion, right, the easiest way to explain this is another way of saying crypto mining, right? So you probably know crypto mining. Bitcoin is the first one doing the crypto mining. So they're doing the proof of work, but they use lots of energies. So now most of the coins, they change to proof of stake. So proof of stake, it just means if you have a lot of stake, the community trusts you, and you can be the validator for the transactions and earn the block reward. That's essentially how the staking works. I think there's a really good way to explain this. I try to find a good phrase, but that's okay. There's a tons of ways to explain why staking works, right? So how to find the staking coins. So this is from the crypto slate, and all these coins are doing the proof of stake. They're no longer doing the proof of work. If you can see, I think before 2022, Ethereum still the proof of work, and then they changed to proof of stake during the mining, but the yield is not so good, right? So what I normally do is I use Binance. Binance, they used to call Binance staking, but now they change to this one called Simple Earn. I guess it's just a new marketing term. But you can see all these coins, the percentage are the annual return. So if you put in 120 days, right, that's the annual return you can get. For Sand is 12.25. That's actually pretty high. There's so many more. You can see there is, for stable coins, it's definitely lower. It doesn't mean they're bad. It's just because for stable coins, you won't lose anything. That's a very stable and safe to do that. Some of the return is pretty crazy. Like you can see for, I try to find, you can see for Solana, right? It's 7.99%, and that is for the whole year. So, and you need to lock down for 120 days. So it's still pretty good, right? So what's the risk of staking? So I say this one is a low to medium risk. Why? Because once you start staking, your token is locked. You can't sell. So you might miss the selling opportunities. But if you're aiming to hold the token for long term, that's not a bad thing. You can hold for long. You can ultimately hold for many years and receive a really big increase. So I would say for the staking, right, do it for the long term and hold the coins you're aiming for the long term. It does need some investment, but I'll say the risk is manageable. So that's why I say it's a low to medium risk, right? Okay, let's go to the next one. Cloud mining, cloud crypto mining. So why I say cloud crypto mining? Because these days, not everybody still enjoy set up your GPU server at home, and it can be loud, it consumes lots of energy, and it is noisy and hot, right? But it's still a valid way of doing this. First, let's see what coins you can still do. So I did a quick search, and this pretty much all the coins. My recommendations is this one, number 5, Raven coin. Raven coin is, you can see that's a low cost mining, right? If you want to set up your GPU servers, Raven coin is relatively easy. So it's still the traditional GPU mining. You can buy your GPU card, you get a few cards, you set up your farms and start mining and receive the reward, right? So let's have a look. But as I said, not everybody like this because it's just so much work. Let's have a look at something easier. And by the way, guys, I'm not affiliated with any of the companies. I'm independent. I don't own shares of Hashing24. So Hashing24 is that they offer the cloud mining services, right? And you can see the estimate profit is 57%. You probably see that's not a lot, right? But what people think is like if the price can go up, right, your profit can actually increase. Oh, my apologies. You can see the profit is 57%. But if the BTC price go up, right? Oh, come on. So your profit go up as well. It now become 83%. If it go further, it can go somewhere crazy. So cryptocurrency mining is still profitable. You just need to find the right plan for you. I'll tell you my personal favorite because in my opinion, the GPU or ASIC mining, all these are the old school technologies. They're going away, right? The new way of doing the mining, there's a few. I look at this one called SI mining. SI mining is you use your hard disk. So if you have like a spare PC, and you can just mine through your hard disk, and you can earn some reward. So and also there's a Filecoin mining. So Filecoin mining is very different than the other cryptocurrencies. So they use this thing called proof of space and time. So every day you'll prove to the mainnet, I do have this much of storage space, and you can give me the reward. That's how the Filecoin mining works. So I do found a few companies, they offer the cloud crypto mining services. And this company called RMI Global, you can see from them is the platform will pay for the IDC expenses. Sorry, I'll just go up a little bit. The platform will pay for the IDC expenses, and the users will only pay for the pledge file upfront. So file, they have this thing called pledge that just to give the incentive for the miners to maintain their IDC well. So because the hard disk is used to save data, you don't want the miners to shut down their server. That's how they do it, called a pledge. So yes, I think that's pretty good. I think I haven't do the detailed calculation, but for this one, I think the return is also pretty good. It's more than 25%, so it's higher than staking. Yeah, that's another article I found on the Filecoin mining. Yeah, so for the mining, right, it is also a low risk. Oops, sorry. It's also a low risk, but you need to hold this for the long term. Okay, guys, that concludes for today's video. I hope you learned something from this video. And if you have any comments on the passive incomes from cryptos, please leave the comments below. I'll see you next time.